Business Analytics Experience Workshop is a fun event. It's built on state-of-the-art business analytics tools, Cognos 10 and TM1, and it's a game. It's about a fictitious company, Future Chips International, that gets into trouble, and the participants assume the role of a management team brought in to turn it around. The story follows. Future Chips, as its name implies, was in the semiconductor business, a high-flying company. It had the right products in the right markets at the right time and was growing rapidly. The management team that built the initial success of the company decided to double down, to go aggressively into new markets and to introduce new products. However, they might have bitten off too much. There were some bad decisions. Profits eroded, growth slowed, and eventually the board of directors lost confidence in the team, sacked the CEO. The board brought in a turnaround specialist. He waded in. He looked at what the previous team had done right and what they had done wrong. And he started to draw up a plan. He worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. He started to see what aspects of the organization could be maintained and built upon. Next, he took a look at IT. He was pleasantly surprised to find that the business analytics system that the previous management team had ordered was nearing completion. He worked feverishly to get it up and running. Suddenly, there was renewed hope at Future Chips. With the plan in place, the board hired a new CEO, and he put together a team. With the team assembled and the IT system overhauled, the stage was set for the unveiling of the new analytics system. The team gathered. With the help of the turnaround specialist facilitating the discussion, they were introduced to the new analytics dashboard. The first task was to look at the financial data from the past 3 years and drill down to determine what went right and what went wrong. The data revealed some interesting anomalies. Why had the previous management team cut expenses in certain areas while allowing other expense areas to seemingly spin out of control? When the team first came together, there were differences of opinion. They were used to dealing with the data that they had in their own departments that fed what they needed to know. But now they had to look at the enterprise as a whole, and sometimes things didn't fit with their view of the company. What they could agree on was that the information they now had before them about the split of revenues by geography and product line revealed some things that were disturbing and needed to be addressed. The data on the performance of the company by geographic region and product line was insufficient. Additional data about the market as a whole was needed. The market research information showed that the market for Future Chips products was growing in all geographic regions. The inconsistencies of the performance of the company were problems within the company and not in the market as a whole. The first key decision that the team had to make was where to focus. In which market segments was Future Chips likely to find the greatest revenue growth and the best profitability? With the preliminary strategy in place, the next task was to tackle pricing. Pricing under the previous management team had bounced all over. There was confusion in the marketplace, and a lot of money had been left on the table on some of the more valuable products. The new management team was starting to pull together. The results from the first quarter were encouraging. While there was still room for improvement, things were headed in the right direction. In the second quarter, the team started focusing on sales. The field sales force was spending too much time with customers that had little potential value, while not devoting enough to some of the better customers. The hard work of the team on aligning sales with the overall strategy paid off. By the third quarter, all of the indicators showed that the company was back on track. The performance of the company was evident. The board was pleased. But perhaps beyond just those improved financial indicators, there was something more profound and that would have a longer lasting impact. The organizational barriers were beginning to break down as the team started to work as a cohesive unit. Smiles became more commonplace, and there was an air of excitement as the team began to see that their hard work was paying off. What was ultimately achieved was more than just improved financial performance. The team now had a shared vision and a plan for how to build the company going forward.